2K Sports. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Brook Lopez is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And Max Strus picks up the foul.
Max Strus.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Clark, the pass to O'Neal. Over to the left wing. Down low. No good from Clark. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Here's DiVincenzo, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Goodwin with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The putback. Goodwin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Lopez grabs the board. Barnes against O'Neal. Lopez passes to Strus. And Anunoby sends it back. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Beal taking his time here. Lopez outside. Passes it to Strus. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. DiVincenzo against VanVleet. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Good find. Unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Here's VanVleet. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Goodwin's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And Beal kicks to VanVleet. Tries again. And it's Lopez laying it in.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can side.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And then Clark slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Jackson kicks to Smith. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is what you like about Smith. He likes to mix it up in that painted area.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Thompson outside. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Drops in the tray.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got 6.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. And there's the feed to Smith. Here's Abaji. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Thompson. Fires away from outside. Rebound by Smith. Here's Strother. Got a piece of it. Thompson against DiVincenzo. Kicks to Jackson. It's good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
The deep 3 from Thompson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
From downtown. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Strother. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the zip.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up by 8, and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Anunoby, Isaiah Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen, and it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. Brogdon out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. Yep, that one goes in there.
Excellent concentration from Barnes. I mean, when he's penetrating inside, he's determined to beat everybody to the cup.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his second basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Brogdon, rebounded by Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
Pippen against Van Vliet. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Beal. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
Few players shoot it with does. That thing brings rain when he shoots. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Van Vliet against Pippen. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Back to Anunoby. They get it again. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Strus finds Barnes. It's Beal on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Van Vliet's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Anunoby, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line,
that free throw missing, so it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Clark famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its drafts into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Van Vliet against Pippen. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Pippen.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pippen down low.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. Got a piece of it. Van Vliet with it. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Love how Van Vliet kind of sneaks in there, and he does such a good job taking angles.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
.114 left in the first half of basketball.
Home team.
There you go, fans.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pippen. off the inbound pass, and then Smith with the dunk.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
Smith's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Abaji the pass to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And Smith with the stopper.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Stripped away. Smith with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Abaji the pass to Thompson. Goes back up. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Boucher against Jackson. First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
That's good from Jackson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Thompson for 3. Good on the triple.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got 11 points. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep three-point land, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
46, the visiting
All right,
team.
David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Watching that half, they did a great job.
And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got a good one. OG Anunoby is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Max Strus is out there with Barnes. And there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Outside for Beal. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Goodwin missing. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. 3-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Anunoby against Strus. That one good for 2. He has 5.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Barnes trying to free himself up. They get it back. Good work there as it goes.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Feeds to Smith. Buries it down low. Smith's got 10 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game. DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Barnes down low, working on Smith. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Pippen against Van Vliet. And Pippen pulls it down.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 5. And Anunoby slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson is checked in for...
I do not feel like an AC. Word of the boys in South Beach.